Hello guys and welcome to the second video of the Company Heroes 2 highlights of some of the best players of the Core 2 community fighting it out against each other. So today we're going to be playing, it's going to be a game on Crossroads between Paula and Stuve. Paul in the south as the Oberkommando West and Stuve in the north as the British forces. Crossroads, as we all know, very favourite map on the 1v1 scene, always will be. Perfectly balanced on both sides in theory. If you'll have a look at the commanders that Paula can bring, we've got Scavenge Doctrine, allowing that Jaeger Light Infantry Recon Squad, the Infiltration Tactics, the Thorough Salvage, the Ostwind, and the 105 Howitzer Barrage. We have Special Operations, which allows Radio Silence, Infiltration Grenades, STG packages, Artillery Flares, and the Panther Command Tank. And then we have Luftwaffe Ground Forces, which allows Heavy Fortifications, Stugger Reconnaissance, Fallschirmjäger, Valiant Assault, and Airborne Assault. If we look in the north with Stuve, he's gone for Special Weapons Regiment, which allows the Tank Hunter Infantry section, Resupply Half-Track, Hold the Line ability, Concentrated Fire Operations, and Vanguard Operation Crocodile. He's also going for the Universal Carrier early on, when Paul is just going for has gone for 2 Vox Grenadiers. He's gone Stern Pioneer into 2 Vox Grenadiers. Going to connect his own fuel, but he's also going to try and cut off the Brit in the north. He might come into some difficulty here as there is 2 infantry sections. Probably going to pull back and try to secure this point. Central building could be getting lost soon because there is a infantry section moving, most likely to claim it here. Munitions has been secured. 3rd Vox Grenadier is in the build. Stuve getting a Vickers now. Yep, central building has been lost. That should be a retreat. That should be an automatic retreat, yeah, because the Universal Carrier is coming in. Cut-off needs to be protected now. In the north, fuel's been secured. Both sides have secured fuel. Stuve's going to have a small advantage on that. Reinforcements have been sent to the cut-off to stop that from being taken. Stern Pioneers are ready to go again. Raketten there for 3rd Vox has been cancelled for a quick Raketten to deal with the UC. Star's not going in cap, it's going to go for the supply point instead of the victory point, which is alright early game, but it needs to be kept to captain at the time. Paula's gone special weapons, so we've got the quite a heavy meta going on there. Most likely with the command tank, he feels like he's not going to be able to secure his fuel. He's on the back foot. Maybe so he doesn't have to go Schwer. He can go straight into command tank if he needs to. He has that option. I'm not a big lover of it unless I absolutely have to. And due to the fact that I always feel like you shouldn't select it early on unless you have a direct strat that you need to use for it. Infantry probably will struggle in this engagement due to the fact that they just are heavily outnumbered. Raketten's in stealth. UC could be in a bit of peril right now. And doesn't kill the UC, which shows upgrades the Vickers machine gun as well. Vickers machine gun in the centre house. Infantry section consolidating ground. Vox Grenadier not doing much on the right side. Vickers used really well in this position here, stopping the advance on Paul down on the centre of VP. Raketten needs to be put on anti-tank only, just done there. He's going for a supply half-track, he's got the 3rd Vox out now.
Supply half-track is ready for orders.
Possibility he could rush Lukes. Stuve hasn't even gone for the AEC upgrade yet, so maybe not for the AEC. Universal Carrier is repositioned to the right side at the perfect timing when Paula is pushing. However, he's going to be a little bit early on, a little bit late on that. The sandbags have been constructed. Flame grenade has been thrown.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
UC is in position. Everywhere Paul goes, it just seems to be hitting infantry sections behind heavy cover. Losing models. Raketten being repositioned. He went for battle group headquarters, maybe an LEFH. Got an LEF, yeah, not an LEF. Is it an LEFH? Ah, AFH, right, an infantry support gun. Don't know why I thought the AFH then. Crossing the negative cover, that's going to be pretty tricky. Possible Faust coming in, if the Riketten can hit.
Aufgepasst! The command vehicle has converted to a static building.
Just out of, just out of sight. And the suppressor there, he's going to have to retreat that at some point. Healing is up. And we have the flak half track being moved on the field soon. I would retreat it back to base and get a medkit upgrade. Didn't get to medkits because you just got to lose manpower with that squad. You're at no risk of it being taken yet. The infantry section is not pushing. He's going to have to push some troops, however, to stop his left side from being decapped, losing him some valuable resources. It's just 6 fuel and 10 munitions per turn, which is very vital. So that unit gets pushed away. Now the second one needs to get pushed away. Infantry section's gone on suppression only. Trying to get behind that heavy cover, so that's one suppressed.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Infantry section should win this engagement unless a flame grenade is thrown.
Has arrived on the battlefield.
Yep, flame grenade thrown. Yep, has managed to win the engagement. Very lucky there. Universal Carrier doing extreme damage. Hasn't killed much, but it's got enough HP damage to get it in that one. But the flak half track on the field now, so that's making that alright. Fuel is about to get decapped. Support is trying to bring this around. He's finally buckling that British defence down. We've got first aid healing back at base, which kind of means we're wasting munitions here, but he might as well use these first. Get healing on the go anyways. Yep, there we go. Cutoff is being taken, however, so it negates the fuel being taken in the north. UC is going to push, try and see who's got the fuel. It has been decapped, however, he has strategically capped the fuel, so really, he might have decapped it, but if you look at it, there's not a huge difference in the fuel consumption, which will change very quickly. That he should not have pushed that far in. We all know that's there. The flak half track isn't being used very effectively.
Capture point is being overrun.
In my opinion, ultimately move over, try and deal with it with Vickers in the centre. There's no AT gun. Sternpine needs to retreat in a horrible position, Riketten reposition. So as we see here, fuel consumption's now 17 to Paula, 33 to Paula now, 19 to Stu. However, the fuel is going to be taken in the south side. Very weak infantry section, should be using those medical supplies. Riketten stealthily moving up. Papchuk finally repositioning. Retreated a Volks Grenadier. However, I don't know why he should leave in this area. He has an infantry section that's about to take the fuel he just took in the north. No mines have been placed yet as there's no Royal Engineers. We've got an AEC coming in quite, well, I'll say early-ish. Late, I'd say later than what you would expect. He had a lot of fuel over cap and he could have gone for it earlier. Riketten's on the field though, and the flak half track does campaign a lot better than the but it's just static, so you're gonna have to get balls. You have to go balls deep for it basically. Swear to God you don't get Fausted, and the Riketten's lurking nearby. But generally, the Riketten's always going to try and protect this. Has a smoke ability as well, so it can try and get out of those. But the smoke ability, when it goes into an AC at close range, is going to hinder the. It's going to hinder you on half track. Really good against long range AT guns, generally speaking. Try to lay a mine down. I think that would have been quite good. Need to be careful. He's pushing. We've got an infantry support gun being brought out, which is good.
Infantry ready to spot and attack nearby enemy vehicles.
Because that AEC is on the field.
We're losing a capture point.
Vickers in Syrian range is stopping the push in the centre. Left side is being decapped. I look at it, it looks like Stu's got a slight advantage here in my opinion. No squads have been wiped from either side, yes, that's always a positive. Both sides have the starting armies pretty nice. I think what's going to hurt Stu actually, and I think is his mistake. 5 infantry sections, 4 infantry sections and a tank hunter. That's very heavy on manpower. You got the AEC. You don't need to go tank hunters just yet. I think it was a premature thing. Instead, he should have gone for the. He hasn't even got enough supply for the resupply half shot yet. But the infantry section was a bit. It plays his card a little bit early. It knows when it's gone. AEC isn't flanking, but it is two in a flank now. Probably going to get a. McKetton needs to turn around. Infantry section going to get wiped on the retreat there. It looks like not infantry, sorry. Oh yes, the AEC looks like it's going to go down. Who's going to take this down here? McKetton is repositioned up. Oh. Okay, so yeah, I'm debating this. Is the AEC going to go down? No. Just got away. It's a loss, but it's he should have had it more protected. He saw it coming and he didn't turn the wicket down. Good mine, killing four infantry section models. 2 infantry support guns, that's heavy. It's going to hurt quite a lot. I always get to my Steam off and it's my own fault. I'm doing this quite early in the morning before I get to work so I can get this uploaded and out to you before, well, too long anyway. Also, thank you very much for your support, guys. We hit 13 likes, it was a very high like ratio. We have some people that are disliking the videos. You know, at the end of the day, they're still giving me views. If they want to try and troll me, at the end of the day, they're only supporting me, really. And I, you know, got a lot of views so far, 250 views on the other video, which just came out yesterday. Hopefully we can keep that up very nicely. And it will be in the top right hand corner of our screen at the end of it. If you haven't seen number 1, feel free to go and check it out. That's between Von Ivan and a Salty Barton, as the title shows. Quite a stalemate now. We've all finished Barton. Stuve is struggling now with his manpower, as we can see. He's had to replenish all that. Upgrading 4
Enemy causing trouble. Trying to take one of
first
our
aid is
points.
a poor decision. You should always have one of pyrotechnic supplies, in my opinion. The arty can be useful at digging out these positions. All you need to do is run up, throw 1, and then 3. It pushes the enemy back, and if not, they're going to take some casualties. Because that Brit arty, if you know, half the time can do all right. And Stuve is really bobbing. Don't get me wrong, this is insane. But the thing is, you got LEFH on the field, and this is a triple overcap. All I'm saying is LEFHs are on the field. It's going to shred them if he blobs up like that.
Our capture point.
And
They're trying to take
his Hulk grenadiers are just pushing way out the way than they should do. Schwer headquarters is up, so it's going to protect the fuel nicely. The only problem is he put it in the crappiest spot possible. His own sandbags are stopping him. All his support equipment has to get pushed back in the centre because he had no support for it. This hill slant advantage is not good for the. That's a good angle. This wasn't a good angle. Got the decap. Don't think he's going to be able to. Don't think he's going to try and point. Yeah, he just got away because now he loses line of sight. However, if he gets some units over there, he's got to secure fuel he can keep. Secondary Ricketten would have been a smart move. Rickettens don't know what it's trying to think about doing. We're just gonna do it. STG's upgrading on one of them. Got a lot of munitions. Could be using them a bit better. Brit got very greedy then. Stu got very greedy and over. We have a mine placed down. We have a couple of mines being placed down, so the Brit's using his munitions very nicely. Minesweeper on the OKW, so that's not too bad. Second Ricketten is coming out. Very close. Stuve is very close to being able to get out of Cromwell soon. He's going to take some heavy casualties. He's not going to take many casualties here because if you leave that in the building, it just gives the LEFHs, it gives the LEIGs extra spotting. Ricketten can't shoot for crap. Infantry support goes need to retreat. How many kills have they got? We've got 3 on one, 1 on the other. So 4 kills. So I'm not really doing as much as they can, but if they can get some good hits on, it should really do some manpower hurt to it, and it should really put a bleed on, because this army, Stu's army is very good in the battlefield. However, it is a bleeding army. It will bleed if it loses enough manpower quickly enough. Unless you have a good heavy manpower reserve. It's about to pull an armoured vehicle out. So if he can steal some heavy infantry damage while the tank's been in the build, that's gonna hurt. You know, the only healing he has is having to retreat, taking casualties. Almost losing the AEC there. Firefly was thinking about it. I don't know what planet he was on then, where he thought about going Firefly. Decided the manpower was better, so it's now stopped him getting the armor now. So if you can pull up that, this army's going to bleed him dry. Orbital Dart, in my opinion, is a good choice, but it isn't. If you have the fuel, then it would be a bad choice. But it doesn't have the fuel, so if you upgrade it with the MG44, it will help deal with some of that great infantry. In my opinion, MG34 would be a good choice. Not sure if this mine got detected. I think he got away with it. If infiltration grenades going off, doesn't see it. On the retreat path as well. He's going to be able to have the first model wipe. Yes, and it drops the Bren gun, but he can't pick it up. He needs to go and Stern Pioneer needs to go and try and pick up that Bren gun. Stern Pioneer needs to go pick up the Bren gun. Oh, the Obus Darton's going to pick it up. So we've got Bren gun with an MG42. 34 upgrade. It's going to be insane. As we see, with this many units, Stu's, it was bleeding, and now he hasn't. The bleed's not as heavy now. He's lost the unit. You know, both his vehicles need to be healed. The infantry support guns are starting to do their part nicely now. That's going to be a very deadly Obus Darton. As we zoom in there, we've got the Bren gun and MG34. It's going to be a very painful unit to go against. Right, so it's relatively secure, so you don't really have to use many forces there. Big infantry line in the centre. But the IF support guns, like I said, are going to start doing some carnage if they decide to start moving up. Could pop recon flares for 60 to have a good eye on. Starting to capture his territory again, but he is losing the VP war pretty heavily right now, so he needs to get involved in there. Churchill coming on the field, which is going to be quite unique. Ricketta's Campenny, but it is Churchill. Panther would have to be the one. Yeah, that's going to be Panther to try and deal with it. And it's going to get infantry. Not very good against armor in a matter of fact, though. Its gun is very good on the pen aspect of it. Oh, what nice little model drop there. It's just making Stu's micro go absolutely through the roof because he's having to move every time he hears a shot. That is, that's a grenade's paradise. That. Not sure if he forgets what's over here. You need to be careful. 2 units back at base doing nothing. Could do to move out, cap some territory with it. Now this is good thing because this unit's going to be able to do some damage and it's not going to go down very easily. With the infantry support guns, it's going to be able to do a bit of damage. However, it's just too risky with the AEC there. Trench is about to go down. Trench is about to go down. There we go. Not sure if he gets anything on that for that. Yeah, he gets building destroy for killing it.
Now stand at 300 points.
Oh, come on, no, Paul, stop it. It's going for a third infantry support gun. Could go Panzer 4 if he wanted to. He has the manpower for it. Church is on the field, so maybe a Jag. Panzer.
The AT gun you ordered is ready.
Brit AT gun out there as well. There was a mine there, I believe, but got sniffed out or just didn't finish. Oh, there's a mine there, that's what. Not there.
Support gun deployed. Crew ready for orders.
Third support gun, and yep, we have the Jag Panzer coming out. Very nasty Obus Darton unit there. Very nasty. support guns. There's lots of mines, so he needs to be very careful on the push though. 3 though, it's just outrageous. Is he gonna push fair? That'll be risky. But high reward if he pulls it off. Yeah, he's going for it. Schwer's hitting the one thing in 10 as well. Oh wow, it's penning! It's penning the side armor. What is this? The Schwer is penetrated. It was. He's pushing, he's going balls deep for Schwer. The Jagdpanzer's here. McKesson got a rear shot. Possible secondary. UEC goes down. Oh my word, the support guns are wrecking. Smoke gets fired. Not gonna matter though. Obersoldaten's just ripping the living daylights out of this. And as we say, we have a Sigari detected. Stu falls in the towel. He made a massive blunder. He had the game. He didn't have to be so aggressive at all. You know, he didn't have to be that aggressive. All he had to do was get some artillery out. He could have gone a mortar pit even. Actually, no, not a mortar pit against support. That would have been horrendous. He could have done multiple things. This doctrine was not the doctrine he should have picked at all. So we'll go back, have a look at the results overall. Paul was very lucky he won that. Stu threw it away at the last minute. If that was a Churchill Crocodile, he could have got away with that a little bit better, I suppose, with the Flames. It would have done a lot heavier losses. Churchill is a thick bastard, and we all know it's a thick bastard, but there's only so much it can take. It didn't actually took all that, and it didn't die yet. It wasn't supported. The AT gun wasn't in position. The Vickers wasn't in position either to try and support the retreat. As we see, relatively, Paul got a lot more damage dealt on because Stu had most of the vehicles. Kill-wise, however, wasn't a huge difference. However, thinking about it, 42 kills on British infantry sections is going to be worth a lot more than 44 kills in Volksgrenadiers. Got the Obersoldaten in Sternpine. He's still quite into that, but I'm going to say, by the look of it, yeah. See, Stu had it here, and then he just didn't take it. And when he did push, he pushed at the one point where Stu's got an armoured vehicle out, and that's what did it for him. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video between Paula and Stu on Crossroads as well. Very interesting game. Nobody knew what was going to happen then to the end, to be honest. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know who was going to win. So as we see, Paul is victorious. Stu got defeated. It's good to see some Brit play out there. It's just a shame. He threw it away with the Churchill at the end. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. If you look to your top left, you will see number 1 in the Company of Heroes series highlights between Von Ivan and Devon. If you look to your right, if you like Total War Rome 2, you will see the Total War Tarkuna Let's Play. If you want an interest in seeing that, if you like the videos, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all later. See ya.